Hello. Anybody there? Anybody there? Knock, knock, knock. No one there. Maybe it's too early for some. Mm. Mm. Hey, how you going? Sup? Yeah. All right, getting over a cold. Well, not really a cold, getting over 50,000 things. Having my morning coffee. Oh. Wow, lots of people. Oh. I dare you to say hi. I don't even know what that says. Cade? Sade? Kadukadabamba? I don't know. What caused you to create this channel? Well, there was a bit of a cause and effect. I wanted to show people how easy it is to make food, because there used to be a stigma about food of it's too hard, I don't know what to do, and you really just anyone can do it as long as you've got instructions. Throw a few things together and you can make something pretty cool with just 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients. Night Coronation. Ah, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm all right. I'll be a little better once I've had my coffee, but it's all right. Morgan, how old are you? I'm 46 now. Yes, I can say hello to Ashley. How you going, Ashley? I cook great food. Thank you. I try. Beast Mode Gamer. What is your real name? Jason. Is it morning for you? Short Kid Gamer. It sure is. It's 5 to 8, Tuesday. I'd say for a lot of you, it's probably still Monday. So I won't tell you what's going to happen in the future. You'll just have to wake up and see what happens. Yeah, actually, I'm all right. Where are you? How about some of you? I don't know, you've got questions, but where are you guys from? Maybe next to your name, say what country you're from, because I'd like to see where you're all watching me from right now. Laura Richards, I enjoy the last of each video when you're tasting your food. Yeah, I think I do too, so much that sometimes my eyes roll back and I almost fall over. You've been watching me for 6 years. Awesome. Ecuador, New York, Texas, US, Australia, Indiana, Trinidad and Tobago. Wow, awesome. A lot of people from the US, Romania, and Kuwait, Oman, Caribbean, Germany. Holy moly. That's a lot of different places. Some unexpected. Norway, Macedonia, Croatia, Zimbabwe. Wow. That's pretty cool that some of you guys are watching me from just all over. Another one from Norway. Holy moly. Philippines. Another one from the Philippines. Yeah, I've got quite a few people from the Philippines that watch me. Milton Keynes in the UK. Coffee. I need that to wake up. The Milton Keynes. So the Premier League just started a few days ago. So that's good. Where did I learn to cook? I just taught myself. I stopped taking my meds because they got too expensive. Why did you stop taking yours? What meds did I stop taking? Or what was I taking? Is that a trick question? Hello from Germany. G'day. How you going? Is that Nida or Nida Khan? How are you? I'm not sure if it's pronounced. I would say it's probably pronounced Nida or Nida. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Where do I live? Australia. That's Ashley. I live in Australia, in the state of New South Wales, in an area known as the Central Coast. It's a fairly large area, but there's only a few 100,000 people that live in this area, so that's nice. It's not too packed. If I'd go to Sydney, I live about 25 minutes from Sydney. There's about 5.1 million people in Sydney. It's just too crowded for me. Eddie, g'day, how you going? All the way from Norway. Do I know where Trinidad and Tobago is? Sure do. Oh, someone from Brazil, Singapore. Do I have any kids? I do. I have 3. West Africa, Ghana. Oh, wow. Have I made anything new lately? Pretty sure just a few days ago I uploaded, I think it was how to make a wrap. Could have been an eye fillet wrap. Who's this? La Cinemod 31. How's the weather? It is beautiful. It's winter here still, but so warm. I think today's supposed to be about 24, which 24 degrees Celsius. So in Fahrenheit, I'm not sure what that is. That might be 78, maybe 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Do you think chocolate syrup would be, this is from Ben Smith, would be a good base for a cookie? Yeah. Depends on the type of chocolate syrup, but you can put chocolate syrup. You could melt chocolate, chuck it in a cooking mixture, so you get a really yummy chocolatey taste. Wow. Big Monster says, I'm waiting for the cocktails, slashes, and that sexy Coca-Cola meal that you made before. Funny. Mia's Marvelous Channel. It's summer here. Summer. So you would be in the other hemisphere. So maybe you're in the US or Canada or the UK. I'm not sure that the summer in the UK really counts as summer much, but Bernadette Palermo, do you have your own restaurant? And what is your specialty? I don't have my own restaurant. However, I did say the other day to my eldest daughter, who's 5, I said, Ayla, because she wanted me to make so many different things for her. I said, Ayla, this isn't a restaurant. And she said, yes, it is. So apparently my house is a restaurant for my kids. So that was funny. Make a mac and cheese tutorial. Pretty sure I have, maybe even two different types. If you're not sure, when you go to my channel, there'll be like a little search thing. Just type in anything in there that you're looking for, and it should come up if I've done it. I know I've done mac and cheese. I may have called it macaroni and cheese or mac and cheese, but pretty sure I've done maybe 2. Can you speak German? No. I mean, I know a few, Guten Tag and Wunderbar, and, just like when people know a few words from something, but they can't really speak the language. No, unfortunately. But I wouldn't mind learning one day. Maybe a bit of German. I used to know a little bit of Spanish. I'm fluent in Pig Latin, but that's a whole different story. Oh, yum. Coffee. Morocco. Oh, hi, mummy. Morocco. Beast Mode Gamer says, everyone is from these cool places all over the world here, but I am just from Tennessee. Just got in from school. Hey, doesn't matter where you're from. It's all good. Tennessee. So it's summer for you then, Beast. What is your favorite food? Oh, I don't really have a favorite food. I have a bunch of favorites, some that are a bit naughty that I shouldn't probably eat, and others that are good. I really like just a really well-cooked salmon. For desserts, I love mud cake or pavlova. Egypt, wow. Egypt. Latvia, nice. Dunkin' Donut Master 09. I remember seeing you in that 24-hour-long YouTube video that has 24 hours worth of video. And when I saw you, I was like, oh my God, that's a Simple Cooking Channel guy. Yeah, that was my old channel. And at the time, that 24-hour-long video was the longest video on YouTube. And then as time went by, I think they gave more space where you could do 2 or 3 or 4 days. But it was the longest video at the time. But Netherlands, Albania, woohoo! Thanks, Laura. Laura Richards says get better. I will. I'm at the back end of it. I'm getting better. Everyone's been sick. Can you cook me some crack? Well, I have done that video. I don't know if you guys have seen it. How to cook crystal menthe. I got all dressed up in the hazmat suit like Walter White, and I cooked some crystal menthe, not meth, but crystal menthe. That was a fun video. How old are you, sir? I'm 46. I think when I started this channel, I think I was 38. Would have been about 38 when I started this channel. When I first started doing things on YouTube, I was probably 34. So I've been on YouTube for 12 years. Someone's from Nigeria. Hey, Mr. Mungabunga. Anyone here from Hungary? Or is anyone hungry? Pancakes or waffles? Are you asking me to make pancakes or waffles, or do I prefer pancakes over waffles? So I don't know how to answer that. But I don't know which one I prefer. Depends. I really like waffles, and I do like pancakes. And I have made pancakes and waffles on the channel. I've made lots of different pancakes. I think I've made like vegan or some sort of pancakes, and I've made 3-ingredient pancakes. And Jay Marisi, do you make a good living from YouTube? I used to, but YouTube doesn't make as much as it used to, unfortunately. Doesn't matter if I work any harder for some reason, but I guess it comes down to, for me to keep making enough money, I need people to click on the ads of my videos, and I guess for whatever reason, people don't click on the ads much anymore, because that's the only way I make money is people clicking on ads. From the USA, from Palestine. How are you going? Hopefully, at the very least, you're in a safe area of the Palestine. It's yeah. A lot of people don't realize how lucky some people are. Like in my country, we don't have any issues like that going on, being bombed, regardless of reason. So hopefully you're safe. Slovenia. Wow. Albania. Scotland, from Aberdeen. I like Scotland. One of my favorite comedians is Scottish. Ben Batty asks me, do you have a cooking channel? That's a funny question. Where are you from? Besides being from Earth, I'm from Australia, from the state of New South Wales, from the region of called the Central Coast. Pennsylvania. Hey, Pocono. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Okay, Just. Thanks, man. You go to bed and have a good sleep. Not Billy Connolly. Yes, definitely Billy Connolly. Oh man, funny as. One of my favorite comedians, Billy Connolly. Another one of my favorites, Bill Burr. He's not from Scotland, of course, but oh, funny. And Alexander Burns is from Glasgow, Scotland. Is that where Billy Connolly's from? Glasgow? Because I can't imagine he's from Aberdeen. Switzerland. Sebjek. Talking about making money. Have you ever thought about Patreon? Yeah, I have. I think I signed up at Patreon a couple of years ago, and I didn't really understand how it worked. And the impression I got was that you ask people to give you money or something. I don't like that. I don't like asking people, give me money. It's like, just if you want to help me out, you just click on my video link. When you go to my videos, if you see an ad, click on it. That helps me out. But I don't like asking for money. I'd rather just do the work and hopefully make money. And unfortunately, it doesn't make as much now. So I'm going to have to I've got to start looking for some other work, which might mean I won't have much time for YouTube anymore, which is a pity because I really want to keep doing it. I'll find the way to keep doing it, I hope. The gaming. Love your videos, man. Keep up the good work. Thanks. Do you have social media? I've got a Facebook page just called Simple Cooking Channel. I've got, I think I've got Instagram, Simple Cooking Channel. What else would I have? I've got Twitter. Don't really use Twitter anymore. Raphael Bowman. Oh, where'd that go? It disappeared. I was about to read it and it just flicked away. Aussie, oi, oi, oi. Funny. Now I'm just going to see if I can find, I was about to read a question and the screen went floop and it's gone. Okay, Raphael. Hello, Jason. I have a really quick question. Well, probably. Have you tried Stroopwafels? They're Dutch cookies, very yummy. There's syrup in it and it can be either crunchy or smooth. I haven't. I have noticed a few requests here and there to make Stroopwafels. I've never made them. But then again, half the things that I make on my channel, I've never made before. I'm making them for the first time. But I'm showing you that even though a lot of what I'm making, I've never made before, it looks like I've made it 100 times because it's so easy. But there are lots of things that I make because I love making food. So Nooblicious, I wish I could donate to you. Thanks, man. Well, best way to donate, I guess, is like I said, go to some of my videos and click on a couple of ads that might make me like 4 cents. In fact, I think there used to be a thing on YouTube where you can actually donate, but I don't think I ever switched that on. Like I said, I don't like just people going, here you go, here's money. It's like I said, click on my ads, that'll make me money. It might only make me 5 cents. I don't know. Make some better cooking videos then. Well, so your idea of me making more money on YouTube is making better videos. Well, what would be a better video since I've made like 1,000 videos on so many different things? What's your favorite dessert to eat? Oh, that's tough. I like so many different cakes, cheesecakes. Raphael, thank you for answering. You're amazing. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. How many recipes do you have? Yeah, well, on the channel, I've probably got about 1,000, but it's got to be endless. Laura, what about fried bread? What, just frying some bread? I think I've done a few videos with frying bread, but like turning it into either French toast or chocolate fried bread, or I think I fried some bread where I put slices on top of each other and ham and cheese in the middle, cut a hole in it, and that way it was like melted in the middle. I think it was I call it a Sizzlers something. Beetle Girl 2006. How's Ayla, Willow, and Scarlett? Oh, they're good. I think Scarlett's got a bit of a cold. Willow's getting over a cold. And Ayla's, well, she said she had a sore throat this morning, but who knows? Ugh, that's cold now. What's been the craziest meal you've ever made? I don't know. That's hard to say. I've made a lot of crazy meals. I don't know, maybe a chocolate type pizza, or yeah, I don't know. I've made a lot of weird stuff. Who's this? Any plan making Discord chat for fans? I don't know what that means. Is that a site? Brian, I found you looking how to make chocolate. When I follow your recipe, it comes out too thick. I think my conversion from grams to cups is wrong. Well, yeah, it depends. Like grams to cups depends on what it is. Like grams of, say, flour versus grams of a liquid or fluid will be different in cups. Best thing to do is go onto Google and type in grams to cups, and then look for where it shows if it's fluid or if it's like a powder or what type it is. So if you're looking to convert, so what was it? You were making chocolate. So maybe I'm not sure what part of making chocolate you were trying to convert from grams to cups, but I make chocolate at home all the time. I might have a few different recipes on my channel, but the one I make the most is 4 ingredients. So you get cocoa, the little round cocoa hard butter, 100 grams of that. Now that, I don't know how many cups that would be, but just convert grams to, I guess, ounces you'd probably be looking for that. And then the next part is raw honey. Now that is 1/4 cup, which should be about the same as 1/4 cup in the US, because I know 1 cup here is 250 mils and 1 cup in the US is 240, so it's pretty much the same. And then 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and that should be the same. And then cocoa powder. Could be dark, light, cacao powder, organic. I use all the organic stuff. And that's in tablespoons, and it would be 6. So that should work out. What's your favorite Pokemon? Mario 123. Okay, I haven't seen you around for a bit. I think I remember you commenting on videos quite a bit. My favorite Pokemon, I don't know. The only thing I know is Pikachu. Or is that Pikapoo? I don't know. Yes, it was the cocoa butter. Yeah, cocoa butter, just 100 grams, because it's a solid. Just go to Google. Look, I can do it on my computer quickly now for you, to help you out. Grams to ounces butter. Okay. So 100, if I did 100 grams, it's almost 1/2 cup, just under 4 ounces. So hopefully that helps you if you're to use just 100 grams. So just remember, about 100 grams is just under 1/2 cup, just under 4 ounces. Mighty Monkey. That looks familiar. When did you start your channel? Oh, I think November 2010. Raphael, what do you do with the food after you've tried it on camera? Depends. Some of it we'll eat. If it's pretty healthy food, we'll eat. If it's, you know, fatty, junky, full of sugar food, if we're going somewhere or having people over, we'll share it. Often, I will throw it out. Some of the food, depending on what it is, we'll give to our chickens. So if we've got leftovers from cooking or the kids don't eat everything, we just chuck it all outside and the chickens eat it. I might actually do a video on, I assume everyone likes chicken legs or chicken drumsticks, depending on what you call it. What I do is I'll get 3 or 4 of those, get a little bit of olive oil, just baste them with that, chuck some paprika, herbs, you know, whatever, all over it, Moroccan. Sometimes I put some Moroccan seasoning over it. And if you want a little kick, some cayenne pepper. Chuck that in the oven for 25 minutes at 200 Celsius, 400 Fahrenheit. Turn it over, and then for another 10 or 15, and it's so yummy. Holy moly. Who's this? Someone's called Nice One. What's your job? This right now, but not for much longer. Callum C, you look different without your toque. Do you mean my chef hat? Or, I don't know. Games the Man, I recognize you. Have you considered making a second channel on your daily life, like a vlog or a blog channel? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how interested people would be, to be honest. I mean, you know, it'd sort of be like, well, today or this week, 3 of us have colds. I stubbed my toe. I fed the chickens, and I went to bed. That doesn't sound particularly interesting. But I suppose I could always, you know, think about it. I do have other channels. I've got the smoothie channel. But I haven't uploaded on the smoothie channel for quite a while. Hi from WA. Ooh, that's early in the morning, WA. It's 20 past 6 in the morning. Nice one. You look like a gangster. That's what I'm going for. No. Max Brenner. I love the bubble gum from the 2013. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I was the first person on YouTube to make bubble gum and to make chewing gum. It was really good. Why do these disappear? It's about to. Someone said something about Ireland. I can't find it. Jade Cummings, have you ever made an American foods? I'm not really sure what American food is. I've made a lot of Australian food would be similar. I mean, if you're talking like hamburgers and stuff, yeah. FBI 1945. Is that your bed? No. That's a cot, but it's not really used anymore. Raphael, how much longer will you cook for the channel? As long as I can. If I can keep doing it for another 10 years, I will. But like I said, it doesn't earn too much anymore. Ollie Van Eck, will you ever go back to uploading more videos? I miss seeing you all the time. Yeah, because I used to upload about 5 videos a week, but it's hard to upload that many videos now that I've got 3 kids, and plus it costs me quite a bit of money to upload, like to make 5 things every week, all the ingredients and all the electricity, and then washing everything. And when I'm not making that much anymore, it's hard to do that. So I have only been uploading about once a week. Lately, I started uploading twice a week. So I might try to do twice a week. I might do a video like this every 1 or 2 weeks, just to connect with you guys and maybe get some ideas. Like, has anyone got anything they'd like me to make? You know, I might get some ideas. Subject, referring to your intro music. Are you into rock music? What bands do you like to listen? Any Australian bands? I pretty much like all types of music. Any Australian bands? I like Cog, Carnival. Yeah, I like those. And other bands I like it, Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, like Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots. Why not try to make some simple and cheap meals? I think that's like a lot of what I make on my channel is simple and cheap. If you really want to grow, like you said, revamp your channel and make it unique to any cooking channel on YouTube. Well, yeah, that's what I did. But I mean, the things that made it unique was, you know, always having something different on the fridge, just cooking different things, my taste testing. It's hard to make unique things now because there's now thousands of cooking channels and people are making everything these days that, you know, I remember when I first started doing cooking, there was only a few channels. Like in Australia, there was like 2 or 3 channels. And I stood out from them because I did things in a different way and made different things. But yeah, I don't know. It's something to think about for sure. Because it's like any business model, you need to you know, pretty much most business models only have a lifespan of 5 years, maybe 10 if you're lucky. Emma, love your music taste. Thanks, Emma. Pocono prepper, that's right. I always look for what you have on your fridge. Yeah, I'm always looking for what are the kids throwing on the floor today, or I'll grab that. Ray Max Kitchen and Grill. What is the worst thing you've ever cooked? Oh, I don't know, but I've cooked some, like I've tried cooking some things like without sugar or vegan healthy things, and I can't specifically think of anything, but holy moly, there's been some things it's like, you know, where's the flavor? But yeah, but it's all trial and error. Like sometimes you make something, you go, oh, this isn't really good, but oh, maybe you just need a couple of spices, you know, whether it's just garlic. Like a little trick with garlic, if you want to add garlic to something, even if you're frying, like I like to fry some vegetables in a pan, but what you do is I'll get the garlic and I'll crush it and then leave it sitting out for about 15 minutes. Because if you leave it for about 15 minutes, the molecules change and it releases all this really good stuff. Then you cook it. If you do it and put it straight in, those molecules won't be released and you won't get all the the extra goodness. Marion, the channel is unique to any other on YouTube. I don't know what you're talking about. He's great. I love the food, his humor, and the fact that he's just a normal everyday dude you can relate to. Thanks, Marion. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. My channel probably is still different to people, but maybe people people like things to be different. But after a while, people like things to all be the same. It makes people feel comfortable, which is why we have things in the world like fashion and trends. People all wear the same thing, mostly, because they don't like to stand out. I like to be different. Miraculous Illustrator. I love your channel. Thanks. That was very, very miraculous. Greetings from Switzerland, from school friends. Thank you. Greetings from Switzerland. Is it still yesterday there? Is it like nighttime Monday night? Cameron's reactions and podcasts. What is your favorite thing you cooked on this channel? Oh, geez, that's tough when I'm trying to think of 1,000 things. I don't know. I don't know. Hard to tell. I can't really think of what my favorite, but I've loved doing gummy things, the bubble gum. I actually really enjoyed making my New York cheesecake. That New York cheesecake I made was the first time I'd ever made it, and it came out so well. Actually, I'll tell you what my favorite thing is. Sticky date pudding. That's the favorite thing. I love making sticky date pudding with the caramel sauce. So easy, a little bit time consuming when you've got to cut up all the dates. So who was that from again? Because that just gave me, I've been thinking about doing like a podcast on YouTube, but I don't know. I wouldn't know what to talk about that's interesting to people. Have I ever been to America? And greetings from Florida. I have been to America. I went there in I think it was January 1990. I went to America, stayed on the Queen Mary, did all the things, Universal Studios, went to Disneyland and in LA. But, you know, that was nearly 30 years ago. So it was, I'm sure it's very different now. So, hey, Jason, been a fan for years. Being an aspiring chef, you help me with your creative and cool ideas. I love your content and I love your work. You're such a humble person. Respect. Thanks. Thanks. Hey, look, if I can inspire someone to just cook for fun, cook for your family, want to cook for a job, that's awesome. It's big, you know, if you can do what you love and you get enjoyment from it and you get paid for it, awesome. Rihanna, greetings to Ireland. Yes, Ireland. I've been to Ireland. I went there in 1989. It was freezing. Callum, I'm from the United Kingdom. G'day, Callum. I've got a is he my nephew? Yeah. No. Cousin. I'm still waking up. Yeah, I've got a cousin called Callum from the UK. Have you ever been, Mr. Was it Rob Mr. 212? Have you ever been to the UK? Yes. I went to the UK late 1989 and was there early 1990. I've got family in England, live in Bootle, Liverpool. Was there for two weeks, 2.5 weeks, and we went to Scotland, went to Wales. In Scotland, I remember going to Ruthin Castle, and it was so windy, I got wind burnt. My face was red from the wind. It was ridiculous. Very green, that was what I remember, was other than being freezing, it was so green. Here, everything's like brown, it's dying. We're in a drought here. Make Oreo cupcakes. I could do that. I'm trying to think if I have done that before, because I have made various Oreo. I know I've made Oreo cookies, Oreo ice cream. I'll have a look if I've made Oreo cupcakes. If I haven't, that's a good idea because it's, and I might be able to make that with my kids as well. Kevin Pikachu, what's with the ... .d? Oh, I do that at the end of all of my responses. It's a smiley face. It's just two eyes and a big mouth smiling. Make Aria Grande cupcakes. What's an Aria? I know who that is, but what's the cupcake? Daisy and Demi, why don't you make as many videos as you used to? Like I was saying before, it's a combination of things. It takes a lot of time, costs, it just, when I'm not making that much money now on YouTube, it costs a lot of money to make like 5 videos a week, all the ingredients and all the electricity and then doing all the washing. And plus I've got 3 kids at home and it's hard to make a lot of, videos as well. So I try to do 1, maybe 2 a week now. School friends, ever been to Australia? Just kidding. I know you live there. Well, some people think Australia doesn't exist and that we're all actors, and maybe that's the point. Maybe we're all actors. We're not really here. That's funny. Dylan Y. Love the videos. Thanks, Dylan. Jesse, have you heard of Fortnite? I have. I have a PS4. If anyone has a PS4 and wants to be friends on it, just what's my handle? JTP Game Freak. So look up JTP Game Freak, send me a friend request, I'll accept. Might even have a game one day on something like FIFA or whatever. Max Skelton, how is it living upside down on the earth? It's all right. Sometimes you get a few headaches from being upside down a lot, but other than that, it's all right. Jesse, do you live in Adelaide? No, I live in New South Wales. I grew up in Sydney, but I moved away from Sydney about 12 years ago because I couldn't handle it. It was just too many angry people, too much traffic, and just 5.1 million people crammed in. No thanks. JTP Game Freak. Yep, that's the one. Marty Yule, what's your favorite game? I'd be FIFA. I've been playing FIFA since FIFA 94, I think. But I've got other games. I've got about 400 games, I'd say. Have you been in Norway? No, I've never been to Norway. I'd love to go. I love countries like Norway and Finland and Sweden. So progressive, so relaxed, such a great schooling system. And they look and like in Norway, you look after people. People are less fortunate, have mental health problems, can't find work. You help them out, or the government does. And I think you're only as strong as your weakest. You look after your most vulnerable, which is really great. Momo music. Would you rather tongue kiss a goat, but no one knows you kissed the goat, or not kiss the goat, but everyone thinks you did? I'd rather I didn't kiss it and everyone thought I did. I don't care what people think. You can think I kissed a goat. That's like that Katy Perry song. I kissed a goat and I liked it. Mm-hmm. How are your children? Yeah, they're good, thanks. Rob Mr. 212. What's your favorite food in existence? I don't know. I like food, but it depends. Like before, I think someone asked a similar question. I love barbecues. I love salmon, I love chicken. But if you're talking sweet, I know chocolate mud cake. The Skull 71. How old are you? 46. I was born in 1971. I don't know if the Skull 71, that 71 indicates the year you were born, or 71 indicates how many times you've tongue kissed a goat. I don't really know. Foxy Loxy, Vegemite or Marmite? Vegemite. Pikachu Lover, what's your favorite song? Oh man, I don't think I have one. There's too many. I listen to music that's current. I listen to music that's old. You know, I even sometimes listen to Doris Day. You know, 1 minute I'm listening to Rage Against the Machine, next minute I'm listening to Doris Day, and people are like, "Huh? Couldn't be any different." I'm like, yeah. What am I doing? Dan Ritson asked me, what am I doing? Talking now here. Oh, okay. The Skull 71, just a random number. Cool. Would have been funny if it had been 71 times you'd tongue kissed a goat. Oh man. Oh, that's a bit of a deep question, Max. Do you think it is more important to live in the now or plan for the future? That's that's personal, but I think you got to live for now, because you don't know if you're going to have a future. I mean, technically there is no future. You can never be in the future. You can only ever be in the now. But I know what you're saying. It's almost like you've got to live for now and just keep one eye on the future and think, well, if you're lucky enough to not have any illnesses that end your life or accidents, and you live to be 80 or 90 or 100, you know, things have a way of working out. Just, you know, live for now, because the only thing you ever have is now. The future will come. And if you live well now, future should be okay. What, Dan Shark, what time is it in Australia? It's now 8:40 a.m. Tuesday. I was going to say Friday. I don't know why. I thought it was Friday. Dan Ritson, sorry, dude, I was asking if you are okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just getting over. I've just been a little sick recently. I was going to do a video last week, but I was too sick to do it. Like, you know, this video, a live video. But would you rather eat a burger or pizza? It depends. If it's homemade pizza or a homemade burger, I don't know. That's a tough one. How about a burger pizza? I could eat a burger pizza, but I'll say pizza. Daniel asks, he says, I love your channel. Do you like using pressure cookers? This is going to sound strange, but I've never used one. I have one. I've had it for about 5 years, and I've never used it. Charlie Ashby, don't have a question. Just want to say your recipe for Margarita pasta has been my signature dish. Signature, I can't even talk now. Signature dish with my family and friends for the past 4 years. Years? I can't even talk. What am I, having a stroke? Ugh. So thank you very much for that. Hey, you're welcome. Like, that's it. I mean, I can show you these things to do, but you've still got to be able to make it. And you know, you may have changed a few things around, added a few things to make it your own, but the fact that you make it and they love it is awesome. Because I get some people going, you know, I followed your recipe and it didn't work, you suck, or it doesn't work. It's like, well, it does, because I made it. It's just, you know, the greatest chef in the world can make all these amazing things, but not many people can replicate. It doesn't mean that it doesn't work. It means that that person is just better at making something. I'd love to be as good as Ronaldo or Messi at football, but no matter how much I try, I'm never going to be anywhere near as good as them. Please say hi to me. Hi, Princess Pineapple 84. Does that mean you're born in 1984, which would make you 34 or 33, turning 34 soon? Dunkin' Donut Master, do you know the rapper Afro Man? Sounds familiar, but I'd say no because I'm not sure. Will you cook falafels someday? And hello from Israel. Yeah, I might do that. Falafels are pretty easy and yum. Yeah, I might do that. Professor Pointy. Hello, bro. Greetings from England. No question asked, but all I wanted to say was thank you for making my day every time you upload. You are an awesome person on this planet. Keep up the epic work. Thanks. Thanks. I try. Mr. Rob. Mr. 212. It's football. What's football? Is football football? Miraculous Illustrator. Are you going to cook anything for us? But now, at my computer. Well, I'm not going to cook anything now, but I will be cooking something. I might upload a new video in 2 days. I'm trying to think what I might do. I don't know. Football, not soccer. Yeah, I don't call it. Did I say soccer? I can't imagine I said soccer. I always say, or maybe I said soccer so people knew I was talking about, but yeah, I call it football. Because it is football. That's what the F in FIFA stands for. Soccer is just some abbreviation of association, which still doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, it's a ball. You use your foot. Greetings from Trinidad. And I would like to say you're doing a good job on your show. Thanks. Thanks, Jade. School friends, good night, mate. Good night. You have a good evening. Jason Connolly. Conley. We share the same name. Hello, greetings from Florida, bud. I really don't have a question. You do a fantastic job on your channel. Thank you for all the great videos. Thanks, man. You're welcome. Harry Backwell, best footballer of all time. Oh, geez, that's a tough one. I mean, I don't know. See, I've not been alive long enough to watch. Like, I never got to see Pele play, and a lot of people consider he's the best. I did see Maradona play, and he was really good. I remember watching Ronaldo, not like Cristiano Ronaldo, but the Brazilian Ronaldo play and thinking, wow, this guy's good. But I don't know. I think, to me, Cristiano Ronaldo is the best player I've ever seen, because he's, most players by his age are winding down or retiring, and he's still fast, still can score the most amazing free kicks. He can do it all. That's what I like. He just can do it all. Can you make a flan on your channel if you haven't already? Yeah, I might. I have a feeling I've made a flan, but I'll check. I can't always remember because I've made so much. Kieran, how old is your channel? November 2010 was when I started the channel, started uploading. Can't remember what my first video was, actually. You can hear my little 22-month-old talking about wanting to have a bath. Rob, Mr. Blah, blah, are you willing to disclose how much you make on YouTube? No. Let's just say I make 75% less than I was 2 years ago. Edna, how long were you on the cooking channel on the Duco? That's or I guess you mean where I first saw you. I don't know what that means. What cooking channel on the Duco? What's Duco? Cameron's reactions and podcasts. What's the last movie you saw in theaters? Oh, Peppa Pig movie. Suffice to say, I wasn't riveted. But you know what? I think I've been to the movies 3 times in the last 20 years. Peppa Pig. The one before that I saw was Trouble with the Curve. And the one before that was the first new Star Wars movie with that annoying character that everyone said was annoying. That was probably like 1998 or something. That put me off going to the movies for like 17 years. Melissa Tran, is YouTube your job? It is for now, but not much longer. Dan, what's your cheesecake hints and tips for a good one not cooked though? Oh, easy. Go and check out my channel and type in cheesecake. I must have 10 or 20 cheesecake recipes that aren't cooked. And it's really just about like, you really only need 3 or 4 ingredients. And then you use the same few ingredients with, cream, like thickened cream with cream cheese and sugar. That's your base, not the base of it. Like you use, cookies with butter as the crumb. And then those 3 ingredients becomes the cheesecake. And to that, you can just add melted chocolate or fruits or different things to it. You could even add some gummy stuff, whatever. Really simple. And once it's ready, just chuck it in the fridge, usually about 4 to 6 hours. So easy. Melissa Trent, are you retiring from YouTube? No, I'm not retiring. I'm just not. YouTube doesn't make me much money anymore, and I've got to support everybody. So I have to find some work. So unless people start clicking on my ads more to make money, yeah. What's this one? Wow, these questions are coming fast and furious. How do you make scrambled eggs without the water residue? Well, I mean, do you put milk? Like a lot of people, when they make scrambled eggs, they chuck milk in it. That's where you're getting the water residue from generally, is from the milk. It's evaporating, and then you get all that water. I don't put any milk in my scrambled eggs. Basically, we've got chickens, so we'll use our eggs from our chickens, but I just get the however many eggs, whip them up, add a little bit of pink salt to it. Sometimes I'll get a little bit of cheese to put in it, or you can put a bit of avocado. But I don't add any milk or cream or anything, which a lot of people do, and that's where you're going to get that water residue as it's evaporating. Big Monster, I think you are a TV fan, not movies fan. Yeah, I mean, look, I love movies, but it's with 3 kids, it's hard to find time to watch a 2-hour movie. So yeah, I do like TV because it's easier. Bonbon, what inspired you to start this channel? Well, I just wanted to show people that it's easy to cook simple things. Whoa, that's better. That was blurry. Yeah, I just wanted to show people that it's easy to cook, and a lot of people a lot of guys just thought, oh, I can't cook. Cooking's not for guys. Cooking's for anyone. It's awesome cooking. Start vlogging. Yeah, it might be. Maybe I should start vlogging, but if I do it, I don't think I'd start a channel for it. I think I'd just do it on this channel. That way, if people on this channel want me to do vlogging, they're going to see it. They don't have to go and randomly try and find me. What's my favorite show? Oh, I've got so many, but I'll say Breaking Bad. Now I'll go. Could you be a vegan for a month or you couldn't do it? I mean, I suppose I could, but I don't see the point for me just because I don't want to be vegan. Like we've got chickens, so we can have fresh eggs that are so much better than store-bought eggs, so much yummier. And I like my coffee with my milk when I finish it in time before it goes cold and makes me want to puke. Take off the hoodie. Wow. This is getting... Oh, my hair. It's falling apart. I haven't had a shower yet. Look at this. Oh, man. Maybe I'll put it back on. Oh, yeah, because it's a little cold. Max Skelton, spread the message to click on his ads more now. The man's got to bring home the bacon. Look, it's true. It is true. I do. I mean, that is how I make money. It's people clicking on ads. But yeah, like I said, I don't ask for money, but yeah, more of you click on ads, more money I make. And then if I make more money again, I do more videos, and I want to do more videos. I absolutely loved making 4 or 5 videos a week, but I just can't. With the money dropping so much, I just can't make 4 or 5 videos a week. I've got to do other things to try and make money. But yeah, take it back off. That's a bit scary. Have you ever tried candy from the UK? Yeah, when I was there, but yeah, I don't really remember it. I do remember pretty much all candy, like chocolate bars and stuff, was so much nicer 20, 30 years ago. Like there's a chocolate bar that's popular in Australia and popular in the UK called a Mars bar. And the chocolate in it used to be like, the chocolate around it was like that thick. Now it's so thin, you stick your tongue on it and you poke a hole in it. It's just not the same. You know, companies reduce all the little things and they're not good anymore. Accelerator. Have you been outside Australia? Yes. I've been to, where have I been? I've been to England, Scotland, Wales, been to Hong Kong, America, Singapore, Thailand. I've probably been to some other, I've been to Vanuatu. I won't say I've been to New Zealand on a stopover. The plane stopped in New Zealand and I got off at the airport and wandered around for a couple of hours and got back on the plane, so I don't really count that being to New Zealand. Which city, Stefan, Travel Flow, which city do you live in? I live in the Central Coast, which is not really a city, but a region. I'm 25 minutes from Sydney. I grew up in Sydney, but I moved away. Someone's just asked if you've been in New Zealand, so that would have answered that. Big O Gaming, are you on the dark side? It's like something dark side. What's that from? It's from some weird show, probably from South Park or something. Oh, geez, I've been doing this for an hour and 5 minutes. Do you guys want me to keep doing this live chat for a little bit longer? Have you been to the Opera House? Yes, many times. I haven't been there for some years. Okay, I'm getting yeses. You want me to keep doing it? I'm happy to keep doing this for a bit longer until I get hungry. Now, and guys, would you like me to do a video like this once a week or once every 2 weeks? Have you been to Fiji? Yes. I'm trying to think if it was Fiji or Vanuatu where I went. I went on a cruise and went to, I think it was Fiji and Vanuatu. And the first thing I did was I looked for a taxi and I said to the guy, take me to where I can get good kava. And he drove me somewhere and I bought this bag of kava. And it was, you know, which if anyone doesn't know what kava is, it's like from the root of a plant. It's ground up. It sort of tastes like dirt, basically, when you mix it with water. But you go numb, your lips, your tongue goes numb. It's a unique experience. So once every 2 weeks, so we don't get bored of you. Ha ha, joking. Every week. Can you make your food live? Excuse me. Or do you mean can you make your food live? That's really difficult because all I've got is this, and I can't cook here, and I've got my iPhone, but it doesn't work. I don't have a camera operator. My kids are like short, so they can't use it, and you know that you'd end up having them filming like the floor or something. But I wonder, maybe one time I could work out if I could do a live video cooking on the barbecue. Maybe that might be interesting. Can you do the Zilla challenge? I've never heard of that. Is that something where I could possibly die? Because some of these challenges are in the past have just been like, what? Bro, you're on the dark side. Where's your lightsaber? I don't know where it is. Foxy lady, have you ever almost burnt your kitchen down? No, but I have set 3 of my barbecues on fire, which almost burnt the house down. Basically, that's when I don't buy a new barbecue because the old one starts to rust. I buy a new barbecue because I burnt the last one. Root man, you have trouble falling out of bed? What? Do I have trouble falling out of bed? I don't want to fall out of bed. Oh, because of this. That's funny. No, that was for our youngest, so she doesn't fall out. How old is Ayla now? She's 5. She'd be, was it March? She'll be 5.5 late September. Max just hit midnight in the UK. Jeez, but still going strong. Wow, can't believe you're staying up for this. Oh well, you're a champion and you're a true fan, I guess. That's wow, midnight. I'm way off asleep. Rootman, good age. They're funny then. Oh, yeah, and the third one, the second one's nearly 3.5, and the littler one, she's 22 months today. Flawless Collingwood, what time do you go to bed each night? Usually 9 o'clock or so, because the kids usually wake me up in the morning about 6 to 6:30. Liam Tube HD, new videos. How old is Jason? Me. 46. Someone, oh, I'm in Ireland. Yes, you're in Ireland. I like your profile pic. Looks pretty cool. Nathaniel Sims, McDonald's or Hungry Jack's? If I had to pick one, I'd pick Hungry Jack's, but I don't eat fast food. Yeah, it's just not good. You can make healthy stuff, but these places, the junk that they inject and stuff into their food to keep them from going off, and well, bro, what football/soccer team you support? Well, I call it football, and I know you're saying soccer just because a lot of people do. And I can see by your profile pic, you support Chelsea. I'm a Liverpool supporter. Been supporting Liverpool since about 1977. This could be Liverpool's year. I don't know. They've finally made some good signings, but geez, it's going to be hard to beat Man City again. They're just good, so good. Mr. Clint, I had to go to the dentist and it hurts. Jeez, I bet. TM, do you do all the cooking in your household? No. I do some. My wife does some. We just sort of share it. It just depends on, how we're feeling that day, what other things we're doing. Flawless Collingwood, age 46. So I'll assume by that you're a Collingwood supporter. Big O Gaming, do something, I'm bored. What do you want me to do? There you go. Show you a picture of a mouse. I'll show you a picture of Ayla's hand when she was 2 weeks old. Somehow that seems more boring. Haha, no chance. Man U or Man City? Could be. I don't know. I think Liverpool's got a really good. They need one more world-class central defender, and then I think they've got a team that can possibly win the league, but they're still lacking defensively. Liam, can I make a singing channel? What, with me singing? Nah. Mr. Clint, I got bullied by a bully. He punched me hard. Yeah, I don't like bullies. Gutless. They'll always pick on someone smaller, or they'll pick on people when they're in groups. Usually bullies have got issues of their own at home. They're often bullied by a parent or a sibling. Accelerate. Do you play any video games? I do. I don't get as much time, but FIFA and Uncharted, lots. TM, how cold does it get there in wintertime? Look, I mean, we might get a really cold day in winter. Sometimes it gets down to 13 degrees Celsius, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. 55, maybe 60, I don't know. We had a few really, really cold nights a month ago where some mornings I was getting up and it was like 1 or 3 or 4. But it's still winter now. And I think today's supposed to be 24, which is like, I don't know what 24 is in Fahrenheit, 78 maybe. And tomorrow's supposed to be a little warmer. It's been a really warm winter. Yeah. Flawless Collingwood, my name is David. G'day, David. Try playing Fortnite. Yeah, maybe I will. I do have it. I've just never really looked at it. What's your PIN number? Funny. Oh. Give me a g'day, Jason. G'day. Someone says, mate, 14 is hot. 14's freezing. Holy moly. Well, I'm dressed in a hoodie now, and it's probably 14 or something now, but it's still in the morning. Oh, it's probably like 16 now. Kieran, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. Try living in the UK. No, thanks. That's too cold. That's too cold. When I was there for a holiday, I remember like the warmest day was like 2 degrees Celsius. It was so cold. I just, no. I like the warm weather. I like to go out wearing shorts, t-shirt, jump in the pool. You know, I don't want to have to be rugged up and freezing myself. Dustin says, how do you make thin steak tender and best way to marinate it? Well, it depends what flavors you like, but with a steak, if you got a thin steak, you want it to have it nice and tender, what I will do is, if I'm going to marinate it, I'll marinate it in, say, maybe olive oil with some pink salt, get garlic and rub the garlic all through it, maybe some, just whatever herbs and things you like, and just mix it all in and just let it sit for about an hour. Then what I will do is I'll fry it, say, or put it on a barbecue, and I cook it on low. A lot of people cook things on high, and that can burn or just cook the outside too fast or the inside's not cooked. So I cook things on low, and I will turn something every 1 to 2 minutes so it cooks evenly and it remains juicy. And I can't really say for how long because it depends on how thick and how big the piece is. But yeah, I think I've got a few how to cook steaks and stuff like that on my channel, if you want to check that out. What's this? Flawless. Are you a Christian? No, I'm not religious at all. Do you take medicines for your flu? No. Well, medicine's not going to do anything. I mean, antibiotics won't, but, you know, I'll take vitamins and rest and, you know, maybe drink some kombucha. Have you been in field? I don't know what that means. It's really hot now in the UK. Like what? What's hot? Like 24, 20? High 20s all week. Yeah. Yeah, you wait till summer here when it's mid 40s. Gordon Ramsay or Jamie Oliver? Oh, I don't know. Jamie Oliver. I did a video for him, I think 2 or 3 years ago. He asked me to do a Australia Day cocktail video. That's what it was. Anfield, I mean. Oh, right, Anfield. Yeah, yeah. Do you like, what was it? Do you like or watch MasterChef or MKR? I watch MKR. I've tried watching MasterChef. I don't know. I prefer more of the home cooking as opposed to a lot of the MasterChef people. While they're home cooks, they've got, like, you know, some mad skills, which is interesting. But I like seeing people cooking in their home and just what they love to cook. Flawless. Okay, goodbye. You're going to work, school, bed? I don't know. Why are you so funny at 46? I don't know how to answer. I can't survive any temperatures above 20. Why are we talking about temperatures so much? Probably because I'm dressed like, you know, I'm like a Sith or something. England is better than Australia at footy, rugby, and cricket. Yeah, right now I think you are. When you say footy, you're talking football, like soccer, football. Yeah, rugby. Yeah, I think England has been better at rugby than Australia for a while now. And cricket, but yeah. Max says, I'm going to bed. Can I get one last g'day? You sure can. G'day, Max. A lot of people asking, what's your age? 46. I think I'm gonna shut this down pretty soon because, you know, we're pretty much just talking about my age and weather. So I don't know how interesting that is for people, but I'm not going to leave yet. Please do a popcorn chicken video. I think I've done popcorn chicken or chicken popcorn, and I've done lots of different popcorn videos, but I'm certain I did a popcorn or a chicken popcorn chicken video. You don't look 46. What do I look, 86? I need to shave. I'd look younger if I did that. You look 26. Now that's funny. Why haven't you done an edible video? Isn't everything I make edible? You've done nuggets, and we love that recipe at our house. Cool, thanks. Because a lot of people just go and buy nuggets, but it's just chicken breast and cut it into the size and make the batter and the everything, and oh, beautiful. much healthier. Sweet or savory? Sweet. Savory would be better, but I look 16. Next, you're going to say I look like a fetus that talks. What is your favorite meme? I don't really have one. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind seeing someone creating a meme of me, because I don't know how to do it. Actually, that'd be boring. No one wants to see a meme of me. You look like you're in your 30s. Cool. Even with my beard going gray. How come you're not fat eating all those delicious snacks you make? Well, I only try them. and I do exercise a bit. I walk when I'm not sick. I've been sick a lot this winter. And I eat pretty healthy, and I don't gorge myself that often. Can you make my kids? You talking about what? Dr. Strange, hello from America. G'day, how you going? I'm your favorite YouTuber. Awesome. And that's massive coming from a Chelsea fan. Do you watch football? Yeah. And when you say football, because I call it football, and I assume you mean football as in Premier League, Spanish League, like soccer. Yes, I watch football. It's my favorite sport. I played it for 20 years nearly, and yeah. Hope you get better, bro. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm on the mend. Yeah. Wow, comments are coming thick and fast. Do you know Todd from Todd's Kitchen? Sure do. He's a friend of mine. I think he's just starting to do some videos again, or he's planning to. Okay, Noah Shiva says World Cup ? I don't know what that means. Are you saying did I watch the World Cup? I did. Can you come to my wedding? Oh, congratulations! I don't know if you're a male or a female, because it just says S. Certi. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Pot brownies, let's go. Pot brownies. Well, I've got some plant pots. I can bring the plant pot in and make a giant brownie in it, in a big plant pot. Have you ever been to Ireland? Yes, I have. No, I've not been to India or Pakistan. I'd like to go. I mean, I like experiencing different cultures, and India and Pakistan would certainly be a different culture. Behind you. Greg's Kitchen, do you watch? Yes. Yeah, Greg's a funny guy. I visited Greg a couple of years ago. We did a video together. And it was so funny doing it. It's just hilarious. I had the best time filming and being in that video. Oh. How do you have 1.4 million subs? You had like 50,000 when I subbed. I don't know, people just sub to me. Are you going to the Netherlands? If so, go to Binkeveen in. There are nice waters where you can boat drive. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'd love to go to the Netherlands. I haven't been there. Did you ever collab with Rosanna? No. I think the thing with a lot of YouTubers is, and I'm not like this because I've had people in the past asked to do a collab. I had like maybe 500,000 subscribers and they had just 10,000. I didn't care. I said, yeah, sure, why not? But a lot of people, when they have a lot of subscribers, don't want to do collabs with anyone unless they have a similar amount or more than them, because they've got this mentality of what's in it for me. And so what's in it for me? Doing something nice, So people that have a lot more subscribers than me or whatever wouldn't be interested for some reason. Well, for that reason, basically, unfortunately. Feel free to blow your nose. Oh, I wish I could. It's so deep. Oh, I just gave everyone the finger. It's so deep in, I can't. When I try to, it's just my eyeballs pop out and I can't get it out. So I'm going to go and have a hot shower later and just, What type of fish do you like? Oh, salmon. That's my favorite. The Lunatic 19. I wore some of your merchandise to a job interview and I got hired on the spot. That's funny. More like Simple Cooking Channel. It is a bit like that, isn't it? Was there ever a time you made something you didn't like? I know when I made the world's hottest chili sauce, I think I fell to the floor. It was so hot. Are you gay? No, I'm not gay. Do you want me to be gay? Simple Cooking Channel. And I'm going to get off next week, Thursday. It'll be my 15th wedding anniversary. Look up Ruko on the internet for better info. I don't know what Ruko is, but happy anniversary coming up, 15th. That's good. 15 years married, and you'd be together for longer, I would assume. You don't meet someone and get married the next day. Favorite chef or idol? I like Pete Evans. Idol. I don't really have an idol, but says, whoa, you look totally different in that video you made 2 days ago. Time goes by really fast. I'm only joking. I'm enjoying the stream so far. Thanks, man. Yeah, I probably do look different. I mean, the lighting's completely different here, and I need a bit of a shave, and plus that video from 2 days ago, I didn't make 2 days ago. Like, I'll go and make, like, maybe later today, I'll go and film 3 videos, and then I'll edit them, and then I might not upload them for 2 weeks or 4 weeks, because I have a backlog of videos that I will make. So in case I get sick, like I have been, I'm not going to make a video when I'm really sick, and I might not make any for 2 weeks. So that way, at least I've got a bunch of videos I can upload. How are the girls? They're good. They're good. 2 of them. One of them's just getting a cold. One of them's getting over a cold, and one of them says she might be getting a cold. Oh. Do I do the cooking in my house? Yeah, I sure do. That's Norma Mickey Roos. If you want to see where I cook and everything, go to my channel and type in house tour. I did a house tour probably about 2 years ago or so, where I showed you the kitchen, showed you my whole house, showed you my outside, just so where I live, where I cook and everything. So if you want to see that, go to house, type in house tour on my channel search. Do you guys have snow in winter? Not where I live, but there are other parts of Australia where it snows and people go to the snow and yeah, have a great time. How long have you been cooking? I don't know, I've been cooking since I was like 10, but cooking quite a lot since I was probably like late teens. Do you watch Star Wars? Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. I haven't seen the last couple of movies, but I think I've seen all the previous ones, and I watched, the original ones I saw at the movies when I was a kid. Oh, they were like the greatest thing ever. Do you like DC or Marvel? I don't know. I mean, DC and Marvel are probably all good. I mean, I've seen, the Avengers and Iron Man and all that, and they're pretty cool. How old are your kids? 5, 3, and the youngest one will be 2 in 2 months. Do you get a D? There you go. Oh, I'm not from Adelaide. No, New South Wales. Do you plant a garden and do you can food? I do have a garden. I mean, we grow apples, mandarins. We've got an avocado tree, hasn't produced fruit yet. We grow mangoes, grow some herbs, oranges, lemons. We've got chickens, so we get lots of eggs. Yeah. Oh my God, I love your channel. Long-time subscriber here. Thanks. Do you have a game console? Yes, I do. I have a PS4, and my handle for anyone who wants to send me a friend request and, have a game sometime, it's JTP free. What is it? JTP Game Freak. If you want to have a friend request on the PS4. Any hidden talents? I'm pretty good at stubbing my toe and banging my knee into things. I don't know if that's a talent. Are you on Instagram? I am. Yep. Just go to Instagram, type in Simple Cooking Channel, and I'm there. I don't think I've posted anything for a while, any pictures or anything, but there'll be a backlog of heaps and heaps of stuff. Do you like BTS? What's BTS? Bots? Boots? Big, tall snakes? I don't know. All right. Wow, an hour and 34 minutes. I can't believe I've been doing this for that long. This is ridiculous. I'll just do it for about another 5 minutes, and then I'll go, because it sounds like the kids are getting a little, it sounds like my wife might need a little help. This is your intro. Is that in German? Have you translated that into German? I can't. Dutch. Cool. Have you considered turning on the super chat button? I don't know what is the super chat button? Is that a joke? What is JTP Game Freak? Okay, that's my PS4. People have been asking if I have a console. So PS4, I'll put it down. PS4 handle gay. Yes, my PS4 handle is gay. Is JTP Game Freak. Have you heard of Flipline Studios? No? What's Flipline Studios? Super chat, people can donate money to you and get comment read. No idea what super chat, where it is. Maybe it's some setting I've got to go to on my channel and turn it on or something. I don't know. I don't even know where that would be. From Trinidad and Tobago. G'day, Derek. How you going, mate? What is your least favorite American city? I don't have a least favorite. I mean, and I certainly wouldn't say I have a least favorite anything that I've never been to experience. But I mean, as far as America goes, I've only ever been to LA. I'm gonna learn you Dutch if you like it or not. Hey, sounds good to me. Favorite kid? What does that mean? How did you come up with the idea for the video? Like, how do you come up with what to show us who to cook? Oh, I just there's so many things you can cook. It's easy. I could just go, okay, I feel like making an ice cream video, and then there's so many different ice cream videos you could make that it's just, as long as you've got the base of the say 3 ingredients of a cheesecake or 3 ingredients of ice cream that makes it that ice cream, then you just add flavoring or whatever to it to add a different type. So it's like cooking most things. There's a base of 2 or 3 or 4 ingredients that will make something, and you add all these different things to make it a little different. And that's what I do. Anthony Thomas, my kids love watching you. Cool. How old are your kids? Because I find that the majority of kids that watch me are usually probably under the age of 10. Can anyone learn how to cook? Sure. I mean, you look at my channel, I've taught myself how to cook. It depends what you want to cook. I mean, everyone's going to have a level at which things start to get a bit too complicated or the timing, because a lot of cooking is about timing. When you add something, what the heat's at, or what you're doing. Carolina, hi from Sydney, Australia. Hey, you're just down the road from me. Whereabouts in Sydney are you? Do you watch All Aussie Adventures? I've been recording it because I used to watch it like 15, 16 years ago when Russell Coit was first doing it. I can't wait. He's just so ridiculously funny. The humor is so dry, just my humor. What is the best ratio for flour to milk in gravy? Well, I don't put milk in gravy, but it depends. Are you talking about packet gravy, or are you talking about you've made something and all the fat and juices have dripped down, and then you've poured that out and you've added a bit of flour to that in a pot to thicken it into a gravy? If that's what you mean, it depends on how much of the fat and juice there is, and it's like making a bechamel. Just add a little bit of flour, stir it, a little bit more, stir it, leave it, stir it, and wait until you get the consistency that you like. And if you need to add some flavoring, which you shouldn't need to, because it's usually like really, really, really good anyway, just do that. White gravy? You're talking like like a like from chicken juice and or something like that. Oh, everything disappeared again. And now the comments have changed to way down. Do you watch wrestling? No, I used to, particularly in the 90s and early 2000s when there was Shawn Michaels and the Hearts, and that to me was when it was like at its peak, and that's when I really liked it. Why do you have that hoodie on? Oh, it's just a little cold and I'm feeling a little bit on the dark side, like a Sith. Oh, that explains the comment about an hour ago about, do I like Adidas? I'm thinking, what a random question. Oh, no, I just happen to like this top. I'm not really into brands. I like what I like. What happened to your channel, man? That's a very open question. In what respect? Like, why do I not make as many videos? Why am I not getting as many views? I don't know how to answer that. Just if you can like rephrase the question to be a bit more specific, I'll try and answer it. Zombie doll. Oh my God. Not a question. Just want to say thank you for making vids. They are so wonderful and fun. Thank you. You are very welcome. Do you watch Nigga Higga? Is that how you pronounce it? He's been around for ages, like ages. I used to a little bit in the early days, but not anymore. What's your day job? This, YouTube. But as I've been saying, I was saying earlier in the video, it won't be soon. YouTube doesn't make nearly as much money as it used to for me now, so I've got to go and find other work. The only way to make more money is, like I was saying, people need to click on my ads on my videos, and for whatever reason people aren't clicking. I don't know if there's ad blockers. People are using ad blockers, or with YouTube Red, people who have I think it's YouTube Red or something, it means that you don't ever see any ads. So if someone gets YouTube Red, you're paying whatever you might be paying per month to not see ads and to get all this particular content. I don't see any of that money. So yeah. What job would you do if you didn't do YouTube? I don't know. I've got a diploma in counseling. I can counsel people if someone wishes to hire me. I've got experience in accounts and content producing, video editing, photo editing. Trying to find something is not as easy though. Do you still live in the same house? The same house. I've lived here for 12 years. So do you mean the same house that my house tour? Then yes. YouTube Red pays YouTubers. Yeah, but how it works is it pays you based on your subscribers and various things. So someone like PewDiePie would get a lot. Like, I think because of YouTube Red, anyone with YouTube Red, they won't get any ads. I won't get any ads on my videos for those people. But I might make $5 a month because of those people, all the people that have YouTube Red. It's the people that lose out with YouTube Red are the smaller channels or the medium channels. The people with the large channels get a big chunk of that money, like PewDiePie and people like that. People like me don't. But that's just how it is. Could you make pumpkin Alfredo sauce sometime? Yeah, that'd be a great idea. I wouldn't mind making that. I've never made it before. So pumpkin Alfredo sauce, yum. Sounds really good. Yeah, PewDiePie, haha. Well, how do you pronounce it? I call it PewDiePie. Maybe. Who's that behind you? No one, hopefully. Ghost behind you. Who is that? Well, if you're trying to freak me out, it's working. Do you play COD? Yeah. Yeah, I think I've got the latest one, but it's a bit old now. I think there's a new one coming out in a few months. Have you made lemonade cake? I don't know. I'd have to do a search on my channel. I don't know. I may have. It sounds familiar. Did you close your door? Yes. I locked it. Max couldn't get to sleep, so I'm back. Hey Greg, woohoo! Greg's here. I'm watching you from Queensland. Man, I was telling people asking about you before, Greg, and I was telling them how a couple of years ago I went to your place and we did that video together. It was so funny. I had heaps of fun making that video. I might even, after this, I might even go and watch it again because it cracked me up. Do you watch Mr. Nightmare? I don't know what that is, so no. Greetings from Germany. G'day, how you going? Do you prefer sweet or salty food? Sweet. That's funny. This has been the longest 5 minutes of my life. I know. I think I've said a couple of times I'm going to go in 5 minutes, and it's been like nearly 2. I think what we'll do is 2 hours. I'll shut this talk down after 2 hours because I think yeah. Greg says yes, we did. You need to come back up. I know. I do. I need to make more money on YouTube so I can get out of my house. Denise, can you make a new type of tuna casserole? I've never made one. Maybe I should make a tuna casserole or a salmon mornay. Greetings from Saudi Arabia. Oh, how's it going in Saudi Arabia, man? Amal Hubby. How long is your salami? Well, I don't know what to say. Hi from Belfast. Oh, g'day, Stevie. Marissa, ever make vegan recipes? Yes, I have. I've got some on my channel. Just type in vegan and they'll come up in my search. I am new here. Hey, Renan. Have you ever been to the UK? I have, but like, geez, nearly 30 years ago. Why are you looking so homeless? Why? Because I'm wearing a hoodie that makes me looking homeless. Well, I haven't shaved. I'm getting over a cold. I'm not that well. That's all I can say. Water or soda? Water. Dude, did you fart? No. If I did, you'd know. What is your favorite seasoning? Don't really have one. Depends what I'm making. I really like cayenne pepper just to give things a little kick. But when I'm making chicken drumsticks, I love adding this Moroccan seasoning to it with a bunch of other things, but Moroccan seasoning just makes it. Sarah says, I made your pumpkin cheesecake for Thanksgiving. Everyone thought it was so good. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I remember doing that. I really liked that. I think I made it up. I'd never seen anyone do a pumpkin cheesecake, and I thought, well, I'm just going to make it up. Why not? Ever been to the Netherlands? No, but I would really like to go one day. When my kids are all a bit older, I'd like to go overseas, let them see different cultures, experience some different things. So, Ugh. Dan the Chinaman. Hey, another question, but I come to the channel for two things: your recipes and your facial expressions. Excellent. Thanks, man. Brandon's from Brazil. Hey, wow. Welcome. Do you have a favorite fruit? Oh, mango. Oh, I love mangoes. So yum. Man, there's so many comments. All right, 10 more minutes and I'm out of here. And I mean it, if I remember. What's the best thing you've ever done? Have children. But I'm guessing you mean food? You ever been to the USA or Canada? Yes, I've been to the USA. Not Canada, but I'd like to go. Denise, I have a mentally handicapped daughter that loves your easy recipes. Oh, that's sweet. You tell your daughter I said hi, and hope she's feeling good. Do you fake your videos? What do you mean, do I fake my videos? Are you saying, because I've had people ask me, do you pretend to like stuff? No, I just have a habit, and if I'm out and I'm eating something, it's probably annoying to people, but I can't help but like pull faces and make noises. If I like something, I'm like, oh yeah, I just can't help it. So if that's what you mean, no. Love from London. Hey, how you going? London, geez, it must be like nearly 1 in the morning. Favorite type of fish? Salmon. Hello from Sweden. Hey man, how you going? Do an accent? What do you mean? What kind of accent? I'm talking in my accent. What kind of accent? Like, hello there, laddie. How you going today? That's sort of Scottish, and it turned a bit weird at the end, so I don't know. When you eat out, if you do your funny faces. Yeah, I can't help it. It's not a conscious thing. Like if I don't know, I just don't know if for whatever reason I make weird yummy noises. I'm like, and I pull faces, and I don't know. That's probably why we don't go out that much anymore.
Are you offline now?
No. Okay, I'm getting off in 7 minutes. So yeah, 7 minutes. I've got to get off. Like I said, at 2 hours, because I've got to go and help out a little bit. Which English accent do you think is the weirdest? Oh God, I don't know. Maybe Birmingham, maybe. Dan the Chinaman. Also, one question is, growing your own herbs and vegetables make a huge difference when it comes to cooking. Yeah. Oh, massive. You go outside and you go and, cut off some rosemary and some thyme and all this, and you chuck it in. It is so much better than dried out stuff. All the goodness is gone from it. Fresh, or if you get fresh lemons or fresh anything that you've just cut, you've just gone and cooked with, makes a massive difference. It's much better for you. Tastes so much better. All right, see ya, Ethan. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. Harry Backwell, Birmingham accents are awful. Night, Foxy Loxy. Thanks for watching. Can you try making Dutch food like frikandel or krokke? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think I made a few Dutch things. I know I made Dutch cookies, which I don't know if they're really Dutch. And I made something, I'm not sure, I think it was Dutch. Kladkaka? Is that what, I think it was Kladkaka. I think it was Dutch. Do you know Luxembourg? Greetings from there. Yeah, I've not been there, but I know Luxembourg. Small country, beautiful, nice people. Okay. Any plans to make any Russian food? No, but I mean, I've never made Russian food. I think I made a Russian cocktail or something. But yeah, I might look into some Russian food. Ah, of course, Kladkaka is Swedish. Yes, 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 that's right. Yes, I made that years ago. Yeah, I might have a look at some Dutch food to make. FKAF called. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm not going to say it. Do you know? Do you know the Australian YouTuber Mytrony? I've not met him, but I know of him. I don't even know if he does YouTube anymore. I assume he does. From years and years ago. Stefan, do you like tomato sauce? Yeah, unfortunately I do. It's because it's full of sugar. It's not good for you. No wonder people like sauce. It's got so much sugar in it. FKAF. Yeah, you're right. There's nothing wrong with what I'm just not going to say. James Bond or James Bond? James Bond. Ketchup in the fridge. Are you saying the fridge or cupboard? Fridge. I want it to be cold. Marissa, well, I've got to catch some Z's before my midnight shift. Nice seeing you live for a change. May not always be vegan, but love your videos. Thanks, Marissa. You have a good one. Sleep well, and I hope you have a good day. Oh, 3 more minutes. Chicken or pork? Chicken. Isn't that from Tekken? Chicken. Like the old Tekkens. Hello from the Netherlands. Hey, how you going? Do you watch SpongeBob? No. Did you ever make ambrosia salad? No, I haven't. I've never had it. What is the best sweet thing to freeze? I don't know. Ice cream. SpongeBob is my uncle. Do you watch Game of Thrones? I've only seen the first 3 seasons, and I have the next 3, or was it 4? I can't remember, but I haven't had a chance to watch them yet. There's just so many things to watch and so little time to watch them. Hi, Diana from Canada. Must be late there, depending on where you are in Canada. I'm guessing it's nighttime. Did you ever do an octopus recipe? No, I haven't. I wouldn't mind. Octopus, you got to be really careful with. It's very easy to overcook, and then it's just like, ugh, really, really tough and chewy. You're going to start a countdown. Yeah, 80 seconds. Oh. Okay, Diana. 5:51 p.m. That's not too bad. So it means it's yesterday. It's Monday then where you are. Can I say, I don't know. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Go ahead in the bond. I don't know. It's Tuesday in England. Well, it is now. It's like, what, 1 a.m., almost 1 a.m. But I'm still in the future. But like I said earlier, I'm not going to spoil what happens in the future for you. Sandy Serious, hi. Hey, you used to comment on my videos quite a bit, I think, from memory. I recognize your name. Not your profile picture. I think you must have changed it. 10 seconds. Yeah. I don't forget people's names, particularly people that comment. That's it. All right, guys. I'm going to shut this down now. It was an absolute pleasure answering your questions and chatting. I had a great time. 2 hours. Wow, that's wow. I will do it again. Next week, I'll do another one because I asked if you wanted in 1 week or 2, and pretty much everyone said 1. So I'll do it again next week. Probably the same bat time, same bat channel. Maybe not a hoodie. So thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a really good time. Thanks for all your questions, and be well.